The first question we have to answer here is, was this a balk? And the correct answer here is yes. It's a judgment call, but I definitely think the pitcher here does not come to a complete stop, and because of that we have a balk. So this game is being played in Georgia, but this year we're using an experimental delayed dead ball balk rule using the NCAA wording, and it's a similar rule to OBR. Now the big question that's going to need to be answered here is, did all runners, including a batter runner, advance one base safely? But we need to find out whether or not the batter actually did become a batter runner. The count going into this is 2-2, and then we have a check swing. If the crew rules that there is no swing, then that's going to be a pitch that would, in theory, result in ball 3, so our batter does not get a chance to advance to first. When that's the scenario, then the balk at least is going to be acknowledged, which means that we're not going to count the pitch. Now, it's not really relevant to this play, but the reason a balk is a delayed dead ball in this scenario would be in theory for runners to advance beyond their one base award for the balk. But since we only have a runner on third base here, regardless of whether or not we delay it or immediately enforce it, that runner's going to score and there's no other advancement possible. But on the other side of that, if the crew rules that this was a swing, then the count changes to 3 strikes and an uncaught third strike. Because this would be an uncaught third strike, then we let the play out. We let the batter runner attempt for first, and if the batter runner makes it to first and R3 scores, then the balk is ignored and nullified. If, however, one of the runners does not complete their advance, then we're going to have to enforce the balk. Enforcing the balk will result in R3 scoring, and our batter is going to have to come back to bat. And the correct count is going to be 2-2 because the pitch was nullified. So ultimately, this breaks down to 2 judgment calls. Do we have a balk, and do we have a swing? Based on your answer to both of those, you can then determine what the proper outcome should be.